Attention Nashville. Have you ever wondered why people rave about the pain relief they get from floating? You know, they're not crazy. Every day, dozens of people come to Float Nashville who are seeking relief from arthritis, fibromyalgia, and chronic neck, back, and shoulder pain. They've tried everything over the years, but to no avail. Imagine how sick and tired they must be of dealing with the chronic pain that often affects their work, family, and social life. Good news though, the second they lay in a zero-gravity environment and float effortlessly in over 1,000 pounds of Epsom salt, they know something is different. Their joints get serious relief. Their bones and entire body begin to decompress. Their blood pressure levels drop significantly, and they completely stop producing the stress hormones that often trigger their pain. Not to mention, they can let their mind freely relax, knowing our spacious float tanks give them the ability to control the lights inside. If you or someone you know has been struggling with pain, why not see what all the fuss is about? Click the button below to try your first pain-relieving 60-minute float session for only $55. Only 30 spots available.
So my name is Christy, and when I discovered floating, I was immediately hooked on the healing and the good that it did for helping with my chronic pain from some health problems that I have. My doctor had told me at 50 years old, if I didn't get my stress levels under control, I wasn't going to make my next birthday. So after a year and a half of floating every week and making it my project, my time, it was the #1 self-care activity that I did for myself. If you're considering floating, I highly recommend that you give it a chance. Give it at least 1, maybe 2 chances. Come in, you will float. You think you might sink. You will enjoy it. You will not feel in the dark. You will not lose your sensory, experience. And you will walk out of here feeling better, more relaxed, more physically at peace than when you walked in the door.
I'm Janet, and I first tried floating, I'd say about 4 years ago. And I was told about floating, was intrigued by it, sounded interesting. The reason why I wanted to try it was I had some muscle pain around my hips. And I was told that if I tried floating, it would relax my muscles a little bit better. So I was intrigued by what it could possibly do for me. My first float experience wasn't what I thought it would be. I was told that I can't say so many different things could happen, but one of 2 things could happen. You could either fall completely asleep and get a deep, relaxing sleep, or you would just float there and your mind would be wandering and it would be just going through all the list of things that you have to do, and you'd get creative, and it was an experience that you don't normally have outside of floating. So I can't say I had either one of those because I was just, I don't know, I guess I was looking for those 2 experiences to happen, and it didn't happen for me. I didn't go right to sleep. I really wanted to sleep because I needed to sleep, but it just didn't happen. But that didn't mean that I wasn't going to try it again. I've been floating, like I said, for about 4 years. I want to say well over 15 floats, and the benefits, I loved coming to float before I get a massage because the magnesium, the salt water just relaxes everything. And so if I come in before I go for my deep tissue massage, the massage therapist is able to get in a little bit further to the muscles that need to be touched at that time. So it definitely does relax me, and it is very beneficial for me. So I would tell somebody that would be interested in floating to definitely try it, and don't stop at 1. At least go 3 floats, maybe more, because everybody's different. So it's going to affect everybody differently. So I would say at least try it. I think you're going to like it.